When buying a new gaming PC, the CPU is one of the most important components. If you get this one wrong, you might bottleneck your gaming performance, experiencing FPS drops and stuttering. For that reason, I'll show you the best gaming CPUs that you can buy right now, and I will also show you the ideal graphics card that you can pair with these CPUs for you to have the best CPU and GPU combo. You will find the best CPUs in this list down below in the video description with the latest prices and availability in your region. My name is Valentino. That being said, let's start. With the first one, we have, in my opinion, the best budget one, and this one is the i5-12400F. This CPU is actually pretty fast even today, and you can pair it with great graphics cards in the market like the RX 6800 XT or RTX 4070, which both are great 1440p graphics cards. You can also use it for 1080p high FPS gaming. Let's say you want to play Fortnite, 240 plus FPS on average. If you pair it with the right graphics card, you will be able to achieve those high FPS and buy a 240Hz monitor for those esports games. In my opinion, the ideal value graphics card for this CPU is the RX 6750 XT or the RTX 4060 if you want to go with Nvidia. And then the maximum graphics card I will pair with this CPU is the RTX 4070 Super or RX 7900 GRE for a 1440p or even 4K gaming experience, depending on the game and depending on the settings. This CPU shines when it comes to pricing, right now going for $110, so really cheap for a really good level of performance. Now the next one on the list, in my opinion, is the best value CPU in the entire market, and this is the Ryzen 5 7600. The reason why this one is amazing when it comes to price to performance is because it's under $200 and you are on the AM5 platform, meaning that it's a very upgradable CPU over time if you have the right motherboard. On top of that, you can pair it with most graphics cards in the market. It can handle really high-end GPUs out there like the RTX 4080 or the RX 7900 XTX. However, the ideal value graphics card for this CPU, in my opinion, is the RX 7900 GRE or RTX 4070 Super, and the maximum graphics card I will pair this CPU with is the RX 7900 XTX or RTX 4080 Super. Now, if you want about the same level of performance with a CPU for a lower price, you can go with the Ryzen 5 7500F, which is basically the same graphics card, slightly slower, but it is quite cheaper. The only thing here is that you can only find it through AliExpress, so if you are willing to buy from China, then this CPU is going to be the best value one because it's going for $130 and will provide an excellent gaming experience. However, if you get the 7600, you will not be disappointed, especially if you want to buy from the US market. And before continuing, I want to say that if you are looking for personal PC help, I can help you out. In the top link in the description, you will find my form for you to fill out and I will help you out. I am basically giving this PC help away for free, so click that link if you want me to help you out. With the next one, we have a higher end CPU in the Ryzen 7 7700X, and this is not only an amazing gaming CPU, but you can also use it for content creation, productivity work, 3D rendering. You get the point. You can use it for any task and more than just gaming. This 8-core CPU is going on a really good discount for around $270, and you can pair it with really high-end graphics cards in the market. I mean, the ideal GPU for this CPU is the RX 7900 XT or RTX 4070 Ti Super, both ideal for 1440p or even 4K resolution gaming, and you can achieve very high FPS when it comes to esports games because the 7700X is one of the fastest processors in the market, so you can achieve 240 plus FPS at 1440p competitive settings in most esports games, possibly 360 plus FPS in games like Valorant or CS2. And then the maximum graphics card I will pair with this CPU is the RX 7900 XTX or RTX 4080 Super. However, you can fit a 4090 if you want to. I just don't think that it's ideal, but if the games that you play are GPU demanding, then this might be a good choice even if you go with a 4090. With the next CPU, or I should say CPUs, we have the fastest ones in the entire market. These are the 9800X3D and the 7800X3D. The 9800X3D is the latest release from AMD and it is the fastest one. So if you want the RTX 4090 and you just want to play games at the fastest frame rate, then I recommend you getting the 9800X3D. However, right now it's out of stock everywhere, so the 7800X3D is the only one that I can find in stock, which is similar in terms of gaming performance, is still one of the fastest ones, and trust me, if you play high CPU demanding titles, you will not be disappointed with the 7800X3D, even if you have the RTX 4090. Now, my recommended graphics card for these CPUs is the RX 7900XTX or RTX 4080 Super if you want to go with Nvidia. However, you can pair it with the RTX 4090 easily if you want the best performance in the entire market out of your CPU and GPU combo. Keep in mind that if the 9800X3D is back in stock, you will find the latest pricing and availability in the links down in the video description. And then we have, in my opinion, the best high-end all-around CPU. This is the most expensive one, but if you're looking to do gaming, content creation, productivity work all at the same time and you want the fastest level, then I believe this one is going to be the perfect one for you. And I'm talking about the RX 7950X3D. This one is amazing for just any task. Now, the price is around $600, so I do recommend you pairing it with the fastest graphics card in the market in the RTX 4090, or at least the RTX 4080 Super if you want to do all of those tasks. If you just want to do gaming, you can go with the 7800X3D, 9800X3D if it's in stock, and you will be saving some money and getting the fastest processor for gaming. However, the 7950X3D has about the same level of gaming performance as those two, but a much better level of content creation and productivity work performance. So in my opinion, that's the best one for those who want the best of the best in their gaming PCs. The best CPU, the best GPU, and you just want to do more than gaming. One thing that you must know is that you can actually bottleneck your PC with other components than the CPU. For example, if the power supply is not of premium quality, your PC might randomly shut down while gaming. Trust me, that's a headache. Or maybe the CPU cooler is not enough and then your CPU is going to be hurt long term. These are things that you don't want to happen to you, so don't worry about it. I have an entire video talking about the best entire gaming PC builds for every budget and every resolution. You can find that one in the top right corner of the screen, and you can also find the same for Prebuilt PCs in case you don't want to build a PC yourself. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.